Good morning to you guys there, and good afternoon to me, since it is afternoon here in my country. So, good morning here, or good morning there to you. Okay, give me a few sec. Right, just a minute. Okay, give me a few seconds with the technical difficulties. And we are going to show you also what we have discussed last time. Okay, I'm fitting it so you guys can see it clearly. Give me a sec. And let me check if you guys can read it. Yeah, for in my screen. There you go. Okay, we will start already. Okay, we'll start the class already. So now, as you can see, we are done with a few pages, okay, with the introduction of the parts of speech, and we also discuss here the English vocabulary words. Yeah, and so we are done already. So I think we can move on, okay, to the next page. So for the next page, we have here the family and friends. So this will be your players or your companion for this entirely book lesson. So we have the Miller family. So and the family, right? We have mother, father, and the children. So from the Miller family, so the father is Mr. Miller, of course, he is the father, and the mother is Mrs. Miller. So she is the mother. We have our parents here. And so these our parents. And we also have the children. So for the children, we have Anna Miller, this one. So Anna Miller is the daughter, right? The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Miller. While we also have here the son. The son is Andy Miller. Okay, of course, it means he is the uh, youngest, right? The youngest of all of their children. So he is the son. Yeah, we also have here. Yeah, so basically, and for as the siblings, yes, Anna is a sister. This is Anna Miller, the daughter, right? So Anna is the sister, and while Andy is the brother, right? Okay, so this is our first family or your players as our guide, right? Or as our companion for the rest of the lesson. Yeah, so we have the Miller family. We have the parents as the father and the mother. We have the children as the daughter and son. And of course, when it comes to siblings, we have sister and brother. So for these two, okay, and so we have Anna Miller as the daughter, Andy Miller as the son, Mr. and Mrs. Miller as the parents. Mr. Miller is the father, Mrs. Miller is the mother. Okay, so that is our Miller or the Miller family. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, we have the Lakeside Pool Friends. Okay, so this is our the okay. Yeah, okay, good. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so for the part in the RS guide. Okay, though. Got it. Okay, so we have here the Lakeside Pool Friends. Okay, so for the Lakeside Pool Friends, okay, just a sec. Okay, so Lakeside Pool Friends, of course. Yeah, we have many companions here, as you can see, right? As you can see, we have many companions as the family of the Miller, right? So for the Lakeside Pool Friends, we have two boys, three girls, as you can see there, three. We have two children, and you have another two. Okay. Okay, so for here for the Lakeside Pool Friends, we have Ben. Ben is the first boy in our pool friends. While while Jake is the second boy in our pool friends. Okay. For our so that is our three boys. So we pronounce this one as the boys. Okay? The boys because we have two. So when there are two or more than one person, okay, we will use it as plural. We will add s, okay, to the word so that will be the boys. Okay, got it? Okay, so next one we have here the girls. So same goes as the boys. There are more than one. So it will become plural. Yeah. So we will add s to the noun girl. Okay. So we have the first girl. We have Susan. You can say hi to Susan if you want. Next is Maria. Next one is Anna. Okay, so these are three girls from the Lakeside Pool Friends. Okay, while for under them we have here Kelly and Andy. So this is the children under the Lakeside Pool Friends. So we have the young girl, of course, that is Kelly. So why is it a young girl? Because she is still a child. Okay. So unlike with the girl and the boy, there are an adult already. So we call them as the young girl under the children. So she is Kelly. Okay. While the young boy, you have another child, which is a boy. It is named Andy. So this is Andy, our young boy. Okay. So this is our children. So as you can see, we have here the word children. So for children, that is also plural. Okay, because we have more than one child. Okay, there are two. So for the last one, we have the other person in the poolside, sorry, in the lakeside pool friends. We have the man and the woman. So for the man, we have Charles Smith. Okay, and we also have Mrs. Miller from the Miller's family. Okay, so Mrs. Miller is the teacher, like me, and while Charles Smith is the pool manager. Right, so he is the pool manager of the Lakeside Pool. Okay, under the Lakeside Pool Friends. Okay, yeah, okay. So total of how many friends do we have? Okay, so if we have three, we have two. So we have five. We have another four under here. So we have total of nine of friends here in the lakeside pool, right? Okay, so yeah, or we already introduced them to you, our players for this lesson. So we have the family, which is the Miller family, and lastly, the friends, which is the lakeside pool friends. Okay? Okay, so let's move on to the next page. Okay, so now we're going to introduce to you who are our players. So we have to learn and understand who are they. So who is Mrs. Miller? Who is Suzanne? Who is the other players here in our lessons? Okay. Okay. So for the players, we have Suzanne. So for she is the first player we have here. So Suzanne. So let us read. Who is she? So it says here, Suzanne lives in Miami, Florida. Okay, she lives in the Miami, Florida. Okay. She is 16 years old. So we have a teenager here, right? She is 16 years old. Susan is the lifeguard at Lakewood Pool. Hmm? Okay, at the young age, her job is a lifeguard. Yan. She is also on the swim team. Okay? So Susan always wears her lucky red swim cap to swim meets. She dates Ben. So Susan has a little brother named Tim. So Tim likes to cheer for Susan at swim meets. She also has a cat named Snowball. Wow, that's a cute name, right? Susan and her best friend, Anna, okay, enjoy shopping and they often babysit for their neighbor, Kelly. Okay, so one more. Okay, so let us go through her details. So Susan lives in Miami, Florida. She is 18 years old and she is also a lifeguard in Lakewood Pool, and she also a part of the swim team, and she always wears her lucky red swim cap, as you can see it here. She wears red. So she has a date named Ben, okay, a little brother named Tim, okay, and his little brother likes to cheer for her sister when there is a swim meet. So when we say swim meets, these are the competition, okay, for swimming. Okay, she also have a cat named Snowball. Yeah. And she also have a best friend named Anna who loves shopping and babysit for their neighbor Kelly. Okay, so that is Susan. Okay, Susan as our first player. So she is our swimmer, right? Okay. Okay, next one. We have Ben. Okay, so remember, right? It's mentioned here that Susan dates Ben. Okay, so let us know who is Ben. So for Ben, Ben also moved to Miami for 3 years ago. He is 17 years old, 1 year older than Susan. So Ben also has an older sister named Claire. He also has a puppy named Shadow. So, right, Susan has a cat named Snowball, okay, while Ben has a puppy, which is a dog named Shadow. So, they're like destined together. So, they're pets, like almost the same names, right? Okay. Also, he is good friends with Charles Smith. Okay, the pool manager. Remember, right? We have the lakeside pool, friends. Yeah, under there we have the named Charles Smith. He is the pool manager. Also, he joined the swim team for 2 years ago. So, like Susan, he is also part of the swim team. He is a swimmer too. So Ben joined because he liked Susan, obviously. Okay. But now he is a very serious swimmer. Okay, so before he just want to join the swim team because he likes Susan for the it's just the simple reason. But now he takes swimming to a serious level, right? So he is always competing with Jake. Okay, so Jake is also another guy, okay, which is a swimmer. Okay, so he competes with him. So Ben has trouble with grammar at school. Oh, but he is an athlete. So he wants to study grammar this summer. Mm, that's good. So Ben likes to surf and go bowling when he is not at the pool. Okay, so he has also another hobby. Okay, rather than swimming, and he also do surfing and bowling when he is not in the pool. So sometimes he is not just a swimmer, but he is a surfer. Okay, and he likes to bowl too. So this is the first two, okay, the first two players that we have, Susan and Ben. So they are connected to each other. One, they're the commonly that they are the same, like so Ben is a swimmer while Susan is a swimmer too. Okay, so let's have a recap for Ben. So for Ben lives in Miami, but he just moved there 3 years ago. Unlike Susan, right? Susan just she lives there. She is born in Miami, Florida. Okay, so unlike Susan, she is 16 years old. Ben is 17 years old. Okay, so like Susan too, right? Ben has an older sister, while Susan has a younger, right, a little brother. Okay, so Ben's sister named Claire. Okay, he has a puppy named Shadow. Okay, so he is a good friend of Charles Smith, which is the pool manager. Okay, so he also joined the team 2 years ago just because of Susan. Okay, because he liked Susan. Okay, but now he is a serious swimmer and always competing. Okay, always competing with Jake. Okay, and there's a little bit problem that Ben has. So he's having a trouble with grammar at school. So right as a 17-year-old, you still have to go to school and study. So it's really important for you to learn, especially the grammar. Like you guys, you are learning grammar. So he wants to study. He is very eager to study. He is serious also to study, like how he is serious to swim. Okay, this summer. So he's planning to go to school this upcoming summer just to learn the grammar subject. Okay, aside for swimming, Ben likes to surf and go bowling when he is not on the swimming team, or he's not doing this the or he's not in the pool, I mean. Okay, okay, so that is our first two players. Okay, so Susan and Ben, remember that they are two these two are connected to each other because Susan dates Ben and Ben dates Susan. Okay, and they almost have a same name with their pets, right? Susan, she named her cat as Snowball, while Ben, he named his puppy, which is a dog, as Shadow, right? It's kind of right connected to each other. Okay. So in here, they both live in where? Where they both live? They both live in Miami. Okay. And they're also both a swimmer. Okay. But I think Susan is more like a swimmer when she is younger, right? While Ben is he just right? As you can see here, he just joined the team for 2 years. So unlike Susan, she really is a swimmer. But Ben just decided, but like after, right? After maybe a few years or a few days or months, he decided to make or to be serious when it comes to swimming. Right? So that is cool. Right? Okay, so do you guys understand the story of these two? So can we move on to the next one? Okay, so that's good. Let's go move on to the next one. Anyways, if you have any questions, you can use the chat box or in the comment section. Okay, whatever comment you have. Okay, I can see it here in my side, so there will be no problem. Or if you're hesitating that I cannot see your comment or your questions, don't worry, I can see it here. So like for example this one. Okay, if you feel that you don't want me to mention your question, I can reply it. I can reply in the comment section. Okay, so there's no problem with that. Or I can just read your question and answer it here directly, right? Okay, so now let's go to the second or for our third page. Okay, there you go. We have another actually three, all right? Three people in our this page in the third page, right? In our friends or the players. So again, we're done with Susan and Ben. Now let's go to Maria. So it says here Maria is an exchange student. She is from Mexico. Okay. She misses her family, and Maria is 17 years old. Okay. So Spanish is her native language. She hopes that her English will improve. Okay, like you want to improve your English. So you are here by learning. So originally she is from Mexico. Okay, she is an exchange student. And like Ben, she is 17 years old. Okay, let's continue. So Maria lives with Anna and her family. Okay. She is a very good swimmer, but she is not on the swim team. Okay, maybe because she is an exchange student, right? So she enjoys going to the pool with Anna. Okay, so this summer, she wants to learn more about American holidays and customs. Okay, so that's a good thing. So we have here Maria from Mexico, a 17-year-old teenage girl. Spanish is her native language. Yan. And she wants to learn English. Okay? And she is a swimmer, but she is not part of Susan's swim team because she is an exchange student. Yan. So she has a best friend, right? A friend, maybe. Okay, they both like to go to the pool. So her name is Anna, and this summer she is planning to learn more about the American holidays and customs. Okay. Okay, so for the next person, we have Anna. So let's continue. So this is Anna of Maria. Okay, she's the friend of Maria. So Anna moved to Miami 6 months ago. So like Ben. Okay, but Ben has lived there for how many years? 3 years already, while Anna is living in Miami for 6 months. So she is from Seattle. This is pronounced as Seattle. Okay. She is 18 years old, like Susan. Okay? So Anna works at the Lakewood Pool concession stand. Oh, okay. She likes to do some tricks. Okay. Anna is best friends with Susan and is dating Jake. Okay. So she has a brother named Andy and her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Okay. So do you remember her from the Miller family? And she is the daughter or the sister of Andy Miller. Okay. So she also volunteer at the pool often. Anna worries that Jake and Ben are too competitive. Okay? So she hopes that the swim meet will not hurt her friendship with Susan. Why? Right? Remember that Susan and Ben are dating while right? Anna is dating Jake. So if you also remember from Ben, right? Ben is having a competition with Jake. So they're very competitive right, when it comes to the swim meet. So Anna enjoys going to the beach and baking brownies. So she is not just a swimmer, but she is also a baker. Okay, she likes to bake brownies. So Anna is a best friend of Susan. Okay, and she is dating Jake. So she is a 16-year-old like Susan, like her best friend. Okay. She is good at swimming too with concession stand. Okay, so more on tricks. Okay. So she is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Miller and the sister of Andy Miller from the Miller family, if you remember. Right? Okay, so because of the competition between Jake and Ben, Anna is very afraid, okay, or um, or worries her that Susan and her friendship, okay, Anna and Susan's friendship might hurt their friendship because of Jake and Ben. Yeah, so she is hoping that it will not affect their friendship, right? Okay, so now let's go to the last person for this page. So we have Jake. So Jake is Ben's rival. Do you remember Ben? Okay, Susan's date. So he is 18 years old. Okay, so he is older than the three other players that we discussed earlier. So all of the girls think that he is cute. Does he? Okay, he dates Anna, and Jake likes to show off and do cannonballs in the pool. So when we say cannonballs, like rolling and then jump in the water, right? So Jake has two younger brothers. They are named as Frank and Ryan. He wants to swim in the Olympics. Then Jake spends most of his time at Lakewood Pool. He really wants to beat Ben in the next swim meet. Jake hopes that he will get to spend time with Anna this summer. So if you remember, right, Jake is Anna's date. Okay? So, but of course, Anna is the best friend of Susan, while Susan is Ben's date. Okay? So, Jake is a very competitive one. So, it's mentioned here that he really wants to beat Ben in the next swim meet, in the next swim competition. Okay? So he is an 18-year-old guy, okay? And all of the girls think that he is cute. So he is a famous one, right? And and he likes to show off his cannonball skills into the pool. And he also have his younger brothers, which is Frank and Ryan. Okay, so most of the time he is spending his time at the Lakewood pool. Okay, and he's wishing that maybe if I can spend more time with Anna this summer. Okay, so that is our three players: Maria, Anna, and J. Okay, we have the other two. The other two earlier is Susan and Ben. Okay, so in total of five, we have the five players. Okay, oh, we're done with the five players. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Okay, we are in the chapter one already. Okay, so in the chapter one here, so the part one and the part two, so this is just an overview. So in this chapter, it says, okay, in this chapter, an important basic concept, which is the noun, is introduced. Okay, so nouns are a powerful parts of speech. Yes. So here is a summary of the material about the form and uses of nouns covered in this chapter. So in this chapter, we are going to talk about the nouns. Okay. So from the part one, we are going to form of English nouns. So what information do nouns give? So we have a question here. So what information do nouns give? Okay. So first we have the types of nouns. Next, number of nouns. Next one, third is the noun suffixes. Fourth one is the gender of nouns. And lastly is the articles. Okay, so we have the total of five on how you will form the English nouns and what are the information that the nouns can give. Okay, next one. Okay, so for the part two uses English nouns. So we're going to use the English nouns, after we learn its information. So it says here we have a question. So the question is what jobs can nouns do? So let's see. First, noun as subjects. Second, noun as subject complements. Third is possessive nouns. Next one, noun as direct objects. And lastly, noun as objects of prepositions. So all of this, so we have five also for the part two. Okay, so in total of 10, okay, 10 uses and form of English nouns. So in this 10, okay, 10 subjects or topics that we're going to learn here in the part 1 is very important. Okay, so in basic grammar or for the parts of speech, first thing you have to know is to learn the nouns. Okay, so later on you will learn what is the meaning of the noun, okay? What is the you call this what is its uses and what are their examples, okay? So now you already learned the overview, okay? We already know what are the overview for the part 1 and the part 2 for this lesson or topic noun, okay? Okay, so now let's go to the part one. So, right, part one is the form of English nouns. Okay, so for the form of English nouns, we have a question here. So, what information do nouns give? Okay. Okay, so form. So we have the word form. Okay, so form refers to the qualities and characteristics that nouns have in common. So yes, nouns have in common. Okay, when um when they are formed. Okay, they are formed into its qualities, their characteristics, because they're in common, right? When it comes to these two. Okay? So that's how it forms. That's how it gives information. So let us start with the different types of nouns. Okay? Okay, we have here the types of nouns. So before we go to the types of nouns, let us identify first, okay, what is a noun? Okay, after I explain this, I want you to give me an example, your own example of a noun in the comment section. Okay, so we have a communication here. Okay, so this is also to check if you understand what I'm teaching you. Okay, so for the definition of a noun, okay, please take note of it. So the noun is a word used to name a person, any kinds of person. Okay, not only a person, but also a place, a thing, or even an idea. Did you get what does noun means? Okay, so basically noun is a name. Okay, name of a person, place, thing, or even an idea. Okay, so those are a noun. So for example, I'll give you one example for a noun. Okay, so for a name of a person, a noun which is a person. So let's say let us use the name Susan. Do you remember Susan? Susan is a person. Ben is a person. Jake is a person. Anna is a person. And Maria is a person. So those five names are a noun for a person. Okay? Because it is a name. You got it? Okay, so another definition for noun is one of the most important words you use when speaking and writing. Yes. Okay. And mostly we use nouns when we are speaking to someone or communicating to someone. And also with writing. So speaking is just writing, right? You just writing it through paper or using a pencil or a ball pen, right? So it is very important. Okay. So also a noun names a person, names a person, even a place or thing. Also, a noun is a name or can be a quality, an idea, or even an action. Okay? But we focus on the name itself. Okay? Name of a person, name of a place, or even a thing. I'll give another example of a noun. Okay, this time a name of a place or a noun for a place. Remember the place Miami, Florida, right? Miami, Florida is an example of a noun which is a place. Okay? What else? We have also Mexico, okay, where Maria is from, diba? Mexico. So that is a noun for a place. Also, the Seattle, okay? Seattle is where Anna used to live after she moved in the Miami, Florida. So those are an examples of a noun, which is a place. Okay? Okay, so I gave for a noun for a person and a noun for a place. So it's your turn in the comment section or in the chat box to show me your examples or give me your own examples for a noun, for a person, and for a place. Okay? Okay. So while you guys are typing your answer, we also have here a noun for a thing. Thing is an object. Object is a non-living thing. Okay? What are the non-living thing objects? So we have, let's say we have a cell phone. A cell phone is a noun. Okay? That is an object or a thing. What else? We also have here the microphone, like what I'm using right now. Microphone is a object. Okay? It's a thing. Okay? Next, right? So we have the three main ideas for nouns. Now, here we can classify our group nouns into the following categories. Okay, so under the nouns, it is just not a names. Okay, we have the following categories. We have proper nouns, common nouns, concrete nouns, abstract noun, collective noun, and a compound nouns. Okay, so the following chart explains these classifications. Okay, so let us see their classification. Let's go to the second page. Okay, so we also have here some of the examples. So let me check first in the chat box or in the comment section if you have examples. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. So Susan, yes, Susan is a noun for a person. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the types of nouns. Okay, so we have here an example of a noun, which is Susan. So Susan is a proper noun. Why is she a proper noun? Proper noun, let me define what is proper noun first. So proper nouns are labeled specific for the names of a people or a person, specific for places, specific for things. So the first letter must be capitalized. So like in Susan's name. So Susan is a proper noun because it is a proper noun for a girl. If you remember right, she is a girl. Okay, so it's only one. Okay, so this is an example of a proper noun for a girl, a specific name of a person. Okay. Next is we have the school. So school, this is school. High school, the type of noun of school is a common noun. So let us identify first what is common noun. So common nouns are labeled as the general groups, places, people, or things. So if the proper nouns are specific nouns or specific names, okay, or there are given names like Susan, okay, the common nouns are the general nouns or general names. Okay, so that is why they are called as common. They are the common names. Okay, so like this one, school. Okay, so school is a common noun. So let's say I give a proper noun for a school. Okay, a specific noun for a school. So let's say, for example, Quizby School. Okay, Quizby School is a proper noun. But when I say school only, there is no name, specific name, that is a common. Okay? Okay, so same goes when I say Susan as just a girl. We have a girl. A girl or girl is a common noun. But when I say Susan as the young girl, okay, or let's say Susan only, so that is, like this one, is a proper noun. Did you get it? Did you guys get it? Okay, so that is our proper and common. They are connected to each other because a proper is specific while the common is a general name. Okay, the common ones. Okay. Okay, so next we are done with the proper and the common. So now let's go to the concrete, okay, or with the third type of noun. Okay, we call it as concrete. But first we have the word here hamburger. Okay, hamburger or yes, the word hamburger is a noun and it is a concrete. Why is it a concrete? Let us identify it first. Why is it a concrete? Because concrete nouns are labeled as things experienced through the sense of sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Okay, so this senses like sight, hearing, taste, Smell and touch are the five senses of a human can experience. Okay, the five senses. Sight, first one. Second is hearing. Taste is third. Fourth is smell. And the fifth is touch. Okay, everything that we can see, everything that we can hear, everything that we can taste, we can smell, we can touch using our, let's say, our hand, for example, is a concrete noun. So an example of concrete now is an hamburger. So right, hamburger, we can see it using our sight. A hamburger, we cannot hear it obviously, okay? It's not a living thing, but we can taste an hamburger. Can I see in the comment section what is the taste of a hamburger? Okay, right? It's juicy, savory, tasty, right? And so on. We can also smell a hamburger, right? And obviously, we can touch it because when we touch it, we bite it, right? We have to touch it first before we can able to eat it. Okay, so a hamburger, we can able to eat, okay, eat it when we're going to touch it. We can feel a hamburger, right? Okay, so that is a concrete noun. Another example of concrete noun, let us use our hearing. We have here the music. Let's say, let's use the classical music. So a classical music is a concrete noun because we can hear a classical music. Okay, since we have a for sight, taste, and smell and touch. Okay, other than the food, we can also use let's say yung colorful flag that you what you can see in my virtual background right now. Okay, I can see, so let's say this is the UK flag, right? So the UK flag is a concrete noun because we can see it. Okay, obviously we cannot hear it and we cannot taste it. Okay, it's not a food. Okay, we can smell it also if it's a new one, right? And we can touch it if ever we have a small flag of UK, right? So those UK is a concrete noun. Okay, did you got it? Okay, you can send some examples too in the comment section. So we can use it as an example for concrete, the same time with the proper and the common nouns. Okay? Okay, we have the last three. So after the concrete, we have the abstract noun. So we have the word here, love. Okay? Love. Okay, so let us identify first what is an abstract noun. So it says here that an abstract nouns are labeled with things that not, okay, knowable through the senses. So when it comes to abstract, we are not using our five senses, this five, I mean. Okay? So these kinds of abstract nouns, we can feel them only inside of us. Okay? We can feel loved, right? We can feel loved. Sometimes we feel sad. Those are abstract nouns. We feel the happiness. Okay? So mostly I'll give you one. Abstract nouns are mostly like an emotions. Okay? Emotions or characteristics that we cannot touch them, right? We cannot feel, hear, taste them also. Okay? And then also we cannot see them. Okay? So those are abstract nouns. Okay? What are the other feelings that you feel? And can you comment in the comment section so we will know? Ah? And we can also use it as an example, right? Okay? So we are done already with the concrete and abstract. They are both connected to each other too, like the proper and the common. Because concrete is using our five senses. Okay? to identify the noun, while the abstract is without using the five senses, but we can feel them inside of us, like our feelings or emotions. Yan. Okay? So that's why they're all connected. Okay? They're connected to each other. Okay, for the last two, okay? And this is also the last for our session for today. So for the last two, we have the collective noun. Okay, so we also have the example here, family. So what is collective noun first? So collective nouns labels as group or as a unit. Okay, so these are the nouns. Okay, when we say collective, these are the nouns that are grouped together. So like family. So that's why it is called collective, the collection of nouns, right? So family, right? It is group of nouns. Why is it a group of nouns? Because we have mother, we have the father, we have the sister, and we have the brother. So those four are nouns and they are grouped together, okay? And they are called as family. What else? We also have an example of collective noun, which is a group of pencils. Okay, so I used the plural form of pencil. I put s, so it's pencils. So let's say I have 50 pieces of pencils and I called it as group of pencils. Another one, like a pack of wolves. A pack of wolves is the group of wolves, multiple numbers of wolves. Okay, a pack of wolves. So those are collective nouns. Okay, it has numbers and they are grouped together. Okay. Okay, and the last one, we have the compound noun. So compound noun, we have, for the compound noun, we have the example word, which is the suntan lotion. Okay, so let us identify first with what is compound nouns. So compound nouns are labeled as a single concept composed of two or more words. So basically, this is the opposite of collective. Okay, so compound nouns are for only one lang. Okay, only one, but it consists with two or more words like the suntan lotion. Okay, what else? School pencil. Okay, school pencil is a compound noun. Okay, so it consists of two word. Okay, but it is only one, a single one. Okay, what else? We can also use the book. Book is a compound noun because it's only one. Okay, it's singular. Okay, okay, that is all for today's session. We have here the total of 5 pages. Yeah, and so for the last time, just gonna read the note. So note that a noun can belong to more, than one group. Yes, so for example, we have the suntan lotion is both of a common and a concrete noun. Why? As well as a compound noun. Yes, so one word or one noun can be considered as a different types of noun or considered as an example of a different types of noun. So suntan lotion is a common noun. There's no name of it. It is concrete noun because we can see it, we can touch it, we can feel and smell it, but don't taste it, okay, please. Okay, and as well, it is a compound noun because it's a single noun only. Okay, okay, that is all. Um, may I ask, do we have any questions regarding with the lesson for today? Have you understand the how many types of noun do we have? One, two, three, four, five, and six. We have six total of types of noun in total. Right? Do you have any questions, concerns, or do you want to add anything else about this topic? So I can see none. They understand. Okay, very good. If you have understand the lesson for today. Okay. So as the summary, we started on the pages or on the page. Let's see. Let's go back a little. Okay, we start on the introduction page, which is the page. Okay, this is page 9. Okay. For the players, your players, our players for the lesson, we have family and friends. Next page is for number 10, we have meet the players. So this is our players. We have Susan, we have Ben, right? Then for number 11 page also, we have Maria, Anna, and Jake. Okay, that's 11. While for Okay, let's skip this. Okay, while for the introduction already, we are done with the introduction. So we're going to start with the chapter. So I skip this since this is just a table of contents. Okay, we go to the page number 2 in the main, okay, in the main lesson itself. We started on the part 1 and the part 2 overview. Yeah. So for the part 1, we have the form of English nouns. So we have the 5. Okay. And for the part 2, we uses of English nouns. We also have a 5. And we started here for the form of English noun. So this is where we started to discuss the types of noun. Okay, the types of noun, we have 6 that we discussed today. We have the proper, the common, the concrete, the abstract, the collective, and the compound. Okay, that is all for today's session. Do you have any question? You have any question? Okay, I think we says here we need to Okay, have a quick recap. Okay? Sige, let's have a quick recap here for the noun itself. I remember, since we started here with the first main lesson of us, okay, remember that a noun, that a noun is a word that used to a name of a person, a place, a thing, or even an idea. Okay? That includes the quality and the action too. So under the noun, we have the different or the 6 types of noun. We have the proper. Proper noun is the specific name of a people, places, and even things. While the common is the general name or common names of a person, okay, even groups, places, and even things, and even the people. While the concrete is a noun that we use our 5 senses like sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Okay? While abstract, we cannot use our senses here, but we can feel it inside, like our emotions. While the collective nouns are group of nouns, okay? Like the family. Family consists of father, mother, brother, and sister, or children as we call them. And for the last one, we have the compound. Compound is consists of 2 or more words, but it is labeled as a single noun. Okay? And remember here that we have a note that um, a noun can be grouped into or use an example for different types of noun, like the suntan lotion, because it can be common, it can be concrete, and as well as a compound. Okay? Yeah, that is all for today. I hope you guys learned for our session today and to our lesson for today. And I hope I'm gonna see you or I'm gonna talk to you in through this live stream and communicate to you using the comment section or the live chat in our YouTube channel or in here in the live stream. Okay? Thank you so much for joining our session for today. And yes, I will see you again tomorrow for our next session and last session for the week, since it is the Friday, right? Friday in me tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.